Welcome to Money Chat Now. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse, and today is September 9th, 2021. By the way, Money Chat Now is brought to you by Investor Schooling. You can attend a complimentary class this Thursday by going to investorschooling.com. You'll get an opportunity to learn real estate investing, you'll learn stock options trading, you'll learn the stock market, and anything and everything else that Investor Schooling teaches. I just want to remind you one more time that if you like the show, hit that share button, hit the like button, and let me know that you're enjoying the show. Hey, you can leave comments if you want to get involved, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right, and also, of course, the Money Chat Now page on Facebook. So today, we're going to be discussing the market update. We're going to be talking about the fact that Biden mandated vaccines. We're going to be talking about the Moderna combo shot. This is interesting. We're going to be talking about the fact that airlines are cutting back, and the new product by Facebook called Facebook Glasses, and of course my favorite, which will be some stock picks. All right, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ. What the heck happened today? The Dow fell more than 100 points, and it headed for like the third day of losses. Actually, about 150 points is where it ended. But when we started off the day, the Dow was up about 200 points, and then there was a sell-off that was triggered. Look, I'm going to tell you that I know where the sell-off started from. The sell-off started from this wonderful Democrat, let's do it one more time. The Democrat, Delta variant, folks. So basically, it's all about confusion and turmoil over this, and it just continues, and it's going to continue as long as we have fear-mongering, pharmaceutical company greed, and a media that needs new ratings. So when this all stops, maybe one day we'll be able to talk about something else besides the Delta variant. By the way, as I read some of this, you might be thinking, hey, am I insensitive? Well, I am insensitive. But the fact is, I'm also an alpha male. Can I still say that, by the way? I live life and I move on. Remember, folks, there are alpha males, beta males, and Delta variant males. Speaking of Delta variant males, our next topic is Biden mandates vaccines for all federal employees. Yeah. Apparently, Joe Biden's friends at Moderna needed a boost for their stock today, by the way, and it worked. So Biden will be outlining a broad plan tonight to increase COVID-19 vaccine rates in the U.S., pressuring private employers to immunize their workforce, as well as mandating the shots for federal workers, contractors, and employees of healthcare facilities. I'm going to tell you right now, anybody who works for me, you can do whatever you want. You're an adult. If you want to have if you want to have a vaccine, you can have a vaccine. I won't make fun of you. You want to not have a vaccine? I'm not going to make fun of you either. This is for you to decide what you want to do. I've made my decision. You make your decision. And if President Biden walks in here and says, you have to mandate vaccines, I'm going to say, no, put me in jail, because I'm done with it. And again, I may be vaccinated. You don't know. But what I will tell you is I will not mandate it for my employees. So you over there running the camera, you do not have to get a vaccine. He just smiled. All right, Biden in a speech today at 5 o'clock will discuss a six-part plan intended to get more people vaccinated, increase testing, and get this, folks, boost the economic recovery, according to details released by the White House. Yes. He's going to boost the economy that his party is continuing to melt down with the rest of the Delta variant males. This is why Moderna's stock shot up 25 points today and why the market dropped. Basically, if you can't do something right, keep pointing out what's wrong. Unbelievable, this guy. All right. By the way, his executive order will also extend to contractors that work with the U.S. government, impacting a total of 2 million employees. So basically, if you're a contractor and you work for the government, even if you don't work for the government, but your company has been hired by the government, you also have to have the vaccine. Again, it's none of your business. Somebody wants the vaccine, they can be vaccinated. They don't want the vaccine, they don't have to be vaccinated. We're adults. Let us make adult decisions. Biden previously ordered all federal employees to prove their coronavirus vaccine or submit a series of rigorous safety protocols. So if you weren't vaccinated before, you can be there, but you have to have, safety protocols, I guess. One of them would probably be wear a mask. Anyway, this is no longer an option. You have one choice, vaccinated or don't work. All right, I got to tell you something. Next topic is all about Moderna, and they have a combo shot. This is really interesting. So their combo shot is basically a shot that will incorporate the flu and a booster for COVID. All right, so I will tell you that this is definitely another reason why Moderna's stock rose today. And because they announced this 2-in-1 vaccine, that's basically why it really rose. I was just kind of teasing, but I will tell you that I'm sure that a lot of the rise has to do with the fact that Biden was doing what he did. All right, what we're really trying to do at Moderna actually is to get a flu vaccine in the clinic this year and then combine our flu vaccine with our COVID vaccine, so you only have to get one boost at your local CVS store. Each year, it would protect you to the variant of concern against COVID and the seasonal flu strain, said someone from Moderna. So think about this. They have a flu shot and a COVID shot. I'm going to tell you, like, this is actually brilliant. Whether you believe in this vaccine or don't believe in a vaccine, it's actually brilliant because now they can charge more money for it. And what do you think? So the booster shot, they were giving them away for free, or the government was paying for it, and the flu shot, your insurance company was paying for it. So now they can probably charge some ridiculous price for the combination of the two, so you only get one shot, and guess what? That will drive Moderna's stock up. I think it's brilliant. Look, I'm going to tell you, I'm the kind of guy who understands money and understands marketing, and I think this is a brilliant marketing move by them. Again, I'm not sure if I would want to be the one experimented on, but if you want to be experimented on and have this shot, then go right ahead. And listen, if you're going extra eye or something, that's kind of cool too. You can actually use it. All right, let's go. We're going to go to a commercial right now, and we're going to talk a little bit about airlines cutting back when we get back.
Okay, so you've thought about investing in real estate, houses, apartment buildings, properties, but don't really know where to start? Well, what if you could very easily learn how to gain strategies to use other people's money to buy and sell houses in the Philadelphia area? If you could learn and network with successful area real estate investors and how to produce monthly income on rental properties without headaches, that place is Investor Schooling. With Investor Schooling, you'll learn from two Philadelphia area rockstar real estate investors, Phil Falcone and Larry Steinhouse, about how to buy and sell properties the easy way and teach you basic and advanced techniques to help you make money in real estate. You can attend Investor Schooling in person or online visual classes 8 times a month. You can and will learn how to make money in real estate. Call for free information and get a complimentary pass to one of these classes. But don't delay, as these complimentary passes are limited. Call the number on your screen now or visit investorschooling.com. investorschooling.com.
Welcome back to Money Chat Now. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse, and the marketing guy from Investor Schooling wanted me to remind you that you could still sign up for tonight's class by going to investorschooling.com. All right, so we've been talking a little bit about the fact that there are alpha males, there are beta males, and there are delta variant males. And we were also talking about the fact that Biden has mandated vaccines. Those flow right into each other, don't they? All right, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in airlines and airline stocks. So airlines are basically cutting back. Airlines were on the track for a fast recovery from the crisis that brought air travel to a standstill when the pandemic hit the U.S. in early 2020. Travelers flooded back to airports this summer, and in some cases more quickly than carriers had anticipated. And if you remember, this caused its own problems. Businesses and tourist attractions reopened, and people felt comfortable taking trips. United Airlines said that it's trimming flying capacity to match the falling demand for the remainder of the year. The airline no longer expects to report an adjusted pre-tax profit this quarter and said it will probably lose money in the fourth quarter if the current trend continues. The airline now says its total third quarter revenue will be 33% lower than it was 2 years ago, after previously anticipating revenue would grow over that period. The current spike in cases has been significantly less impactful to date than prior spikes and is expected to be temporary in nature, the airline wrote in a filing based on demand patterns following prior waves of COVID-19. The company expects bookings to recover once cases of COVID peak. All right, I'm going to tell you right now, this is not about COVID. Yes, all right, there's some people that are definitely canceling their trips because of COVID. There's no doubt it's true, and that's fine. It's understandable. What it's about was President, whatever that guy's name is, I forgot. Oh, he always forgets too. Extended the mask mandate. if the masks were canceled as of this week, which they were supposed to have been done, people would fly more. I guarantee you that people are canceling flights because they didn't want to wear masks on the airplane. Who wants to wear a mask for 5 hours to fly to California? It's insane. It's mind-boggling that they're allowing this to continue. And that's what's really going on. It's not about, I'm telling you now, it's not about COVID. It's about the mask mandate. And that's why airlines are having trouble. That's why the stewardesses are yelling at flyers, and flyers are yelling back. It's a problem. So airline stock prices have been sliding since the beginning of summer, though they're generally still higher than that of the start of the year. Shares turned positive Thursday after initially falling when carriers disclosed their tempered expectations for the year. So I will tell you that it's a weird day. AAL, American Airlines, was up almost $1.25 at one point today and maintained a price over 20, and it seems to be struggling at that price. Delta Airlines and United Airlines are also up, and I keep telling you, buy these stocks along with cruise stocks, CCL, RCL. They're all going to go up. They're going to be great stocks. I would buy them with the preparation to get out, or if you're buying options, in February, because the mask mandate will end in January. It won't happen anymore. It'll be over finally, and people will start flying again. Life will start going back to normal. Cruises and airlines will start to be more normal, and that's when you're going to be very happy that you scooped up these stocks at these low prices. They're very low prices. Wow, check this out. Facebook is introducing its long-awaited collaboration with Luxottica, and in Ray-Ban, they're going to have smart glasses. This is cool. The glasses would start at $299, let users take photos and record videos with voice commands or by pressing a button on the right temple of the glasses. They also have small speakers that turn the smart glasses into headphones for listening to music and podcasts via Bluetooth from a smartphone they're paired with. And they include microphones so you can talk on the phone through them. Anyone remember Google Glasses? This was awesome. Actually, I'm going to tell you right now, I want a pair of these glasses. These sound like fun. Facebook glasses are available in 3 of Ray-Ban's popular glasses, the Wayfarer, the Round, and the Meteor models. You could customize the glasses by choosing different colors and different types of lenses, including sun, prescription, Polaroids, gradient, transition, and clear. Did I say prescription? Yeah, man. I'm telling you right now, I want a pair. I'm going to get these. As soon as I can find one, I want one. This is going to be fun. I'm going to be talking to people, and I'm going to be recording you while I talk to you, and you're not even going to know it. It'll be a lot of fun. All right. However, I got to tell you one important note: the glasses aren't water resistance, so you need to be careful if you're wearing these by the beach or the pool. So no bikini pictures for you. All right. Let's talk a little bit about some things that are going on today and some other stocks that are going on today. So first of all, I'm going to tell you something that surprised me today. Gold actually started to rise. So gold was up about $3.30, but of course my favorite gold stock, JNUG, didn't survive today. It actually dropped about $1, and that's not good for me because I lose money every time JNUG goes down, especially because I have options on it. So JNUG, stop it, stop it, stop it. So gold is actually up a little bit. I'm expecting gold to go up a little bit more, but I don't actually see why it's not over 18 right now. It seriously should be over 18. Silver is hovering right around 24, which is also a good play. If you like silver, silver's also a good play at 24. I think that should be something that you should be thinking about, and you should be buying some silver. I'm a big fan of silver. I buy it constantly. And of course, the crypto market. In the crypto market, you know, crypto was battered down yesterday. Well, actually, yesterday or the day before. I can't remember which one it was. And I got to tell you, that's usually a tell for me on the stock market. And sure enough, it was again. It was a tell. Usually when crypto gets battered down, the stock market usually goes down. And sure enough, here we are. The stock market's going down. That's the tell. So even if you're not a crypto fan, watch crypto, and you could see it as a tell for the stock market. So be aware of it. Ethereum right now is at $34.79, and of course my other favorite, which is Dogecoin, is at 25 cents. That is, and I'm really looking for that thing. I believe that thing is going to hit 50 again. It hit as high as 70 way back when, and I think it'll hit 50 again. So watch for that if you guys are into that. It'll be a lot of fun, and of course the stable coins and all that. All right, let me talk a little bit about GameStop. So GameStop was something that was a surprise to me. Actually, it was a really amazing surprise. GameStop yesterday had their earnings, and I went on, right before I did my show yesterday for GameStop, I went on the TD Ameritrade app, and I wanted to see what the what the put, what a put, what a put option. I know that word, option. I've been hanging around. I've been talking about Joe Biden too much today. Anyway, so I've been talking about it. So a put option. I looked at put option. It was $20. So the put option was $20. The stock was at 200. So in order for me to even break even, the stock had to go down to 180. I just thought that was a little rich, but I actually thought it was going to make it. So last night, GameStop has their earnings, and boom, sure enough, GameStop gets their earnings, and it's terrible earnings report. They have no future, they have no life, they have no nothing, except they have a bunch of people who are meme stock or retail stock players trading on their Robinhood app for GameStop. And so sure enough, the stock drops 15 points overnight. By this morning, let me just double check. By this morning, it actually was as low as $178, which would have made it. I would have actually made $2 on my $20. It would have been 10% in a day. That's not bad, right? However, these guys, these meme stock guys, weren't going to let that happen. So they drove the price back up, and it actually finished at 200 today, going as high as 202. I'm blown away by this. It absolutely amazes me that these guys on Reddit have this much control over a single stock. And if they get that much control over a single stock, if they get control over too many of them, the stock market is going to make less sense than it's ever made. So be careful and watch for that. All right, I'm going to take a quick break here. We're going to talk about Phil's car. Listen, win Phil's car. I'm tired of seeing it in the parking lot. I don't want to see the car in the parking lot anymore. I see it every day. Plus, I'd like to see you guys win it. I'd like to see one of you guys drive it away. And if nothing else, sell the car. All right, this is how you can win it.
Hey, if you were listening to Investor Schooling Live today, I'm Phil Falcone, and I made the decision today on air that I'm going to be giving away this car. You want to take a look at it? Let's do it. How would you like to pop your top without ever getting out of the car? Huh? It's pretty cool. You can do it at a red light. You can do it when you see it rainy. You can actually even do it when you're driving, as long as you don't go maybe faster than 10 miles an hour. So I am giving away this car. Why? Is it because I'm crazy? Is it because I'm rich? Is it because of both? Take your pick. I don't care. Let me tell you about the car. We're going to have a contest. We're looking for real estate investors to go to our website and give us a real estate tip. And you can have people that you know vote on the site about which real estate tip is the most quality, most valuable to them. So let's just say that our contest is going to be looking for quality real estate tips and for votes. So you need to get your friends, your family, people who care about you, and real estate investors who are willing to go on the site and vote for it. And I will give you this car.
Welcome back to Money Chat Now. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse, and today we've been talking about the fact that the market dropped about 150 points after being up 200 points. So it's kind of a weird day. I'm not happy about that, and you shouldn't be either. I got lucky, and most of my stocks were in the recovery stock plays, such as AAL and CCL, so most of my accounts went up, except for, of course, the one that had JNUG, and we just talked a little bit about gold and JNUG and my students, if you guys ever if you ever hear that I'm in JNUG again, I want you to throw stuff at me, because that's killing me this year. Anyway, all right. We also talked a little bit about the fact that Moderna has a combo shot. They have a combo shot for flu and for the booster of COVID. I thought that was a brilliant marketing move. I don't know if it's a great shot, but I know it's a brilliant marketing move. We also talked about the fact that airlines are cutting back because of apparently the Delta variant. And then, of course, we talked about Facebook glasses. I'm looking forward to getting my pair of Facebook glasses. I'm hoping that they come out soon, because I just think they're going to be just so cool. Let's talk a little bit about what we got going on here. So, of course, as we know, it was a crappy day. Why is it so bad? All right. By the way, I'm going to give you some picks that I think are great. First of all, I think you should still buy Boeing. I think Boeing is still a play. Apple below 150, not 250. So for you guys who corrected me yesterday, I thought that was absolutely hysterical because I do that all the time. Below 150, not 250 for Apple. Coinbase below 240, maybe even below 250 would be a great play. Materials and equipment will pop on the infrastructure bill, such as American Airlines. I'm sorry, not American Airlines. Such as Alcoa and Caterpillar. And of course, you know, I want to thank you again for watching Money Chat Now. Don't forget to hit that share button. Don't forget to share it with someone you love. Hit that like button. Let me know you enjoy the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And of course, like the Money Chat Now page on Facebook. From time to time, I own some of the assets and options discussed on this show. The opinions discussed on this show are solely mine, and no one has asked me to discuss them. Thank you for watching Money Chat Now. We look forward to your continued support. We'll see you tomorrow and every day at 4:03 p.m.